Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Bus Stop Diaries. This is a platform where we discuss all the trending issues that you are discussing in your homes, in your offices, and even in your schools. You can follow us on all the online streaming platforms. Find us on My Joy Online, YouTube, Google Podcasts, and we are also airing now on Joy News channel on Saturdays at 4 p.m. Today, we'll be discussing a debate that is long overdue, whether celebrities should or should not endorse political parties or political candidates. We getting into the election here. I have with me Mike. Mercury Quay,
yes.
and I have Mercury Quay and Kwame Dazi. They are the ones that are going to make this whole discussion heated, and they would have their say. But at the end of the day, the celebrities might have their way. So let's start with Kwame Dazi. Kwame, what do you think about celebrities going all in now that the campaign season is here?
Felicia, in the first place, anytime you find difficulty in mentioning this man's name, just say turn up, turn up. Then maybe when you come to me, then you turn down. I think this particular topic is one that is dear to the hearts of a lot of creative people. For the past years, anytime you see a celebrity or a creative endorse a political party, you hear some people cringe. They make comments like, why are you getting into politics? But the question is, what bars a creative from getting into politics in the first place? They are human beings. The fact that somebody sings or somebody acts or somebody's a DJ doesn't mean that they can't go all out and say, okay, I have listened to this politician and I believe that I buy into the ideas and ideals of the politician. I think this politician or political party has some good plans and ideas for me. So if I say I want to go support this party, why do you, an ordinary person, just because maybe you patronize my music or you watch my movies, you would tell me that I don't have any right to support any political party?
Okay.
I don't think it makes sense. Some people have advanced the argument that when you are a creative and you do that, you lose some following.
Yeah.
And they even cite examples as in, when you do that, let's say you support NDC, you might offend the people from the other side, whether from CPP, from MPP, whatsoever. But the question is, as we always talk about the fact that they may lose some following from the other side of the divide, have we also thought about the fact that if they declare their support for a political party, they might win some people who initially may not have been their fans from the other side of the political divide?
Okay.
So you can't eat your cake and have it. It's a win-win affair. If you know what you're doing as in you endorsing the political party, you know this is what I believe in, and you know the consequences. You know that, okay, one way or the other, somebody might not like you because you are going all out for a political party. But this is what I'm doing for myself. I think that if the party comes to power, I will be better off in the first place, and other people, my family and the society, will be better. If you believe in that, and you also keep in mind that there are some people that might not agree with you and might not even listen to your songs again, you are good to go. It's about what you want to do. It's about you, the individual.
Okay.
Do you think that this will help you? Do you think that at the end of the day, even if there are some, let's say 20, 100 people that don't listen to your songs again, you are still good to go? I think there is nothing wrong with it. Sanasi has been doing music for NDC for how long? Since time immemorial. He's been doing still he does. Recently, he even said that he's recording one for NDC again. This is somebody whose job is to do music, create music, and to him.
But you should understand that Nasi has actually made it clear that his is purely business. So it is not
How
like
do you differentiate between which one is business, which one is endorsement?
that is when, and we'll come to that, because then the celebrities should make it clear to us that they are being paid to do the endorsement. Then we understand that it's business that they are going into, and it's not because they actually believe the person that they are campaigning for. But before I come to that, let me take 10 up? Or
Turn up,
Mercury
turn up,
quiz
turn up, turn
point?
up, turn up, turn up.
So, Mr. Turner,
Yeah, we're turning up. We're
what's,
turning up politically.
what's your first take on this?
I think my first take would actually be to look at the definition of politics, because I think that would be a good tone for the discussion we're having. First of all, we are discussing what is it? What does it mean? Because if we don't take it from that angle, I think we may be doing our own selves a disservice.
Yeah.
So politics, that's the activities associated with the governance of a country. Yeah. All the activities. So we're here, we're having this discussion because we're interested in the governance of our country. So if we're interested, then I think it makes a lot of sense for us to participate actively in all the activities that actually bring this to life. That's the governance to life. Celebrities are humans. Celebrities are just like who you want to call the layman. The only difference is that they have, for myself, okay, they call me a celebrity because I have been able to make this jockeying very attractive in Ghana. So I'm celebrated for that. Yeah. So that's what makes me a celebrity in that context. Kwame Dadzi is a celebrity because
I'm an upcoming celebrity.
Well,
the modesty.
Yeah, so you see, that's the thing about being a celebrity. It's not for you to define.
Yeah.
It is for me to define. If I celebrate you for something you do, you are to me a celebrity. Yeah. Right? So this is where we have to take it from. So I think there is nothing wrong at all for public figure celebrities to participate actively in politics.
Okay, so that brings me to the discussion or the concern I just raised. Shouldn't the celebrities then be forthcoming that, look, this is just a job that I'm doing for the people. They've paid me to endorse them. So it is not like I believe in your policies or I believe in what you are saying. That way, their audience will have or their followers will have a clear idea that, okay, this is it. I'm not supposed to base my decision on who to vote for on the endorsement that you've made because to you it's a job. And we're now trying to sit here and say that the celebrities that we have, they don't owe the people any sort of accountability because they are ordinary people and they know that they have a following. They don't have to do their checks to actually find out whether what they are selling to the people is the right thing. They can just do anything at all because they are, like he said, or like you said, they are just ordinary people. Is that what we are saying now?
In the first place, who determines what's the right thing? Because you and I turn up, everybody else has a choice. Mm-hmm. Even though sometimes we may not come out to say it as journalists, our ethics don't allow us to come out to say, I belong to this party or that party, even though some people do it in certain, media houses. We don't do that. Regardless, every one of us has a choice.
Yeah.
As we speak now, I know you know where your vote is going already.
Based on my bank account balance.
but you know.
Based on my bank account balance.
So why shouldn't the musician, the creative also know, celebrity also know where they want to vote?
But you see, that's the point that I was asking. So are you now going to tell us that it is just a job or they are trying to sell it to us as if
do they
actually
owe
believe
anybody an explanation as to why they are endorsing the political party?
Why not?
Why should they?
Because you see, it's all about integrity. A celebrity, you are supposed to have integrity.
You've not
first.
voted the celebrity into power.
But there are things that the celebrity is enjoying from me. He's enjoying my followership, and based on that, he can sell himself to other people that I have this much followers on Facebook, and then use it to make money.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's a give or take.
But
Shouldn't you be honest
but you are not
with me
even
at
obliged
least?
to follow any celebrity in the first place. You are following the celebrity because you think you can gain something for the celebrity. At the end of the day, you get entertained, right? Don't you?
Or they do something you love.
You love. Do you know how people are getting healed by listening to songs? People getting healed from depression and all that. The other time, Ejaku was telling us about how his movie saved somebody from committing suicide somewhere in the state. So,
right.
So you are talking about how the followers are contributing to the careers of the celebrities, but you are refusing, or you are not highlighting how the works of the celebrity is also affecting or impacting the ordinary person.
Okay.
So all that I'm saying is that I agree that I admit or I think that celebrities have the right to support or endorse any political party, but they should do that carefully. Because at the end of the day, you have some product that you're selling. So if you are going into this and you are doing that as a politician, there are some that are creatives, but they are doing this as politicians. Somebody like Rexoma. Rexoma is a creative. He's come out to say that he is a politician. He is a creative, but a politician. So when you see people insulting him on social media, he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Because he knows that aside from the fact that he is a composer, a musician, he plays music, he's also a politician. And there are others that are just endorsing. Let's say, who should I?
KOD.
KOD has endorsed.
Last 4 years he was with a different one. This year
Yes.
he's
And
with a
according to
different
him, he weighed, the other one, the performance. And he has weighed the prospects of this new one. And so he thinks that NDC has better plans for him. So he's endorsing the NDC. So for him, he's not come out to tell us that he is a politician. Not yet. I don't know if he will. I don't know if he is or he will be. But KOD tells us that he thinks the NDC will be better for us. And so he's endorsing the NDC. Simple as that. Why should anybody has a problem with it? Kwabena did it in the past for Nanado. Daddy Lumba did a song for Nanado. And nobody died when he did it. Nobody died. He still released songs and people jumped to the songs. Kwabena is out with a number of songs. People enjoy the songs. So what is the big deal about it? I think that you should just be careful about how you go about it, because there are some people, you hear them speak on platforms and, they insulting people. I can mention names. Omane Champon, insulting people. And I think, and sometimes what is sad is how they portray creatives. Our space, most times the creatives are limited to what is happening around the creative industry.
Okay.
Most of them who are becoming politically active don't really learn politics, current affairs.
Okay.
For the fact that maybe they've been given small money to do the bidding for a political party, they mount radio platforms, TV platforms, and try to promote the ideals of a political party. Maybe somebody's explaining 24-hour economy, somebody's explaining, how do you call it?
Yes,
Scoring.
credits scoring.
People are explaining all these things without really understanding what they are. So to me, sometimes I get worried, and it creates the impression that I say, I don't have a problem with you endorsing or explaining. But if you want to do that, make sure you learn. If you don't know, go get closer to somebody who understands it. Charlie, we are seeing anything before you go on that platform to go and disgrace yourself in the creative industry.
Okay. So let me go quickly to turn up. I want to ask again, shouldn't the celebrities make it clear to us that this is a sort of job? I have been given a contract, or I have been given, like, as in an ambassadorial job.
Right.
So now I'm an ambassador for NDC, I'm an ambassador for MPP. And then we know that a sort of contract has been signed where the people would now not take they still have the option to weigh your words, knowing very well that maybe this is just a job that you're doing, than for you to come to us as if these are the people that you really believe, you've weighed them and you've found them worthy, and because of that, your followers should, based on your judgment, based on your endorsement, vote for them.
Right. We can look at it from two angles. However, it's very important to note that these personalities that you are talking about don't owe you any explanation. That's the first thing to take note of. It's me. I've built my career, and you are following me because there's something I do that you like. So they don't owe you that. Two, there's something called freedom. Freedom of expression. Freedom of association. Okay? Freedom of speech. So you cannot control what I say. I believe in the ideology of political party A. It is fine for me to follow. The only unfortunate thing here is that you probably are my follower and you belong to the other side. So it becomes an issue. But that shouldn't be an issue. That's why there is freedom of association. And once you understand that, I think the Western world, has actually bridged this gap, when it comes to understanding that, okay, Kwame being a member of Party A doesn't make him my enemy because I'm with Party B. But you see, when you come to this side of the sun...
But the celebrities, they still receive backlash. I mean,
That's what I'm
Kanye
saying.
will go on a platform and say he belongs to... And they still receive backlash.
Well,
meaning the people
Kanye
that
doing
even
MAGA
don't,
thing, but
don't even accept that you should do that.
So all I'm saying is...
But it's better there.
It is way better there.
It's worse here.
They just decide that, Charlie, your music, you even acting, they will not call you for roast and things like that. We have freedom of association. There was a a video recently popped up about a jackal.
Yes.
Where
I think some altercation.
Yes, all because of politics. It shouldn't be like that. So let us educate ourselves, understand that we all have the freedom to associate. We have the freedom of choice. So if I want to be with Party A, it is fine for me to be with Party A. We should still be able to meet and eat fufu together.
Yeah.
Okay.
But here it is. It will rather be blows.
So then it brings me to another important question. Do these celebrities even add anything to the campaign at all? I mean, with or without their endorsement, with or without them joining the campaign, will it have any impact at all? Do they bring anything to the table?
The answer is yes. It's a big yes. You see, there is something called influence. And I think that is why you are not too comfortable with these personalities because you know that they wield influence.
Yeah.
You could have 10 people in this room, okay, and once I set up my DJ set like I do on Fridays on a Hot Speak show, and I start playing, people who seem to be prim and proper and I don't care, you see them all over the place dancing. That is influence. Because I'm influencing those people to forget their worries, to forget about their positions and start dancing. And when I say make some noise, they all start screaming. You're like, is it magic? So that's exactly the influence that, celebs wield. There are a lot of people who tune into Joy FM because Kwame Dadzi is on. And there are a lot of people who are watching this show because you are on. So that's the reason it is a policy of this noble institution, and I respect that you don't open your mouth and say you belong to Party A or Party B, because the station knows that you have great influence and you'll be able to influence people when you do that. So it makes a lot of difference. It can change the numbers, dramatically, because these personalities you're talking about have influence, and that is why they are called celebrities, because they are celebrated by the people who follow them.
Okay, Kwame, what about you? Do you think they bring something? Do you think they even help a presidential candidate to win? Or somebody will want to know, will having more celebrities endorsing you guarantee your win or increase your chances in the election?
There are various factors that contribute to a politician or a party winning.
Okay.
So many factors. But we can't rule out endorsement, even though we don't have figures and stats to show how much they contribute. I mean, celebrities contribute to parties winning power. We don't have those figures, but we can't rule out their influence. Just as Mekrikwe said, they are very influential. Recently when KOD endorsed President Mahama, former President Mahama, I went to his page and I saw the comment. I think people from the other side, they came under the page and they were bashing him, they were insulting him.
So the question is why?
You think if he wasn't influential?
No.
You think if he wasn't influential,
yes,
they would even care?
They would not even care.
Because they know what he has. They know KOD is very huge in the media space. And they know that if he speaks to people, they would tend to be convinced. There are some people who are stuck to political parties, because will meet him intermediate. NDC and MPP and there are those people, no matter what you do, they are still with NDC, MPP. And there are others that can swing from here to that place.
Yeah.
Those people mostly are listening to policies. They are listening to people who are making sound argument to sway to wherever they want to go. And if you have people like KOD, like KKD, Kwabena, Adelumba, Omania Champon, if you have people like that come out to profess their love for political parties, it's likely for them to take some people along with them. So we shouldn't rule out the influence of creatives and celebrities. They are very, very powerful. And that is why, as Mekri said, when you listen to somebody's song, you see women, Kwamina is on stage and women are dying. Oh my God.
That's influence.
Influence. Somebody, I saw a video of a lady alighting, I think Stoneboy was on his way to a Kopon or somewhere. Asking the driver to stop so that you just go and greet Stoneboy, hold his hand.
Then we should thank God that they have banned them from advertising for alcoholic
That's another
beverages.
thing. It's another
Because
big topic.
because
Maybe
because
that's
you
another
keep
great
saying
topic.
because
That's
you
another
keep saying
great topic.
influence, which means that they have a lot of power.
If we
which
should go
means
there,
this is
I
good.
have an argument to support them. If you should go there, no, because if you say they are influential, let me
But
drift a bit.
you just said that they
I'm
have
coming.
a lot of power.
They are influential, okay, and the drink is here. You know that particular drink has rules or regulations. It shouldn't be taken by children who are not 18 years. Okay, you are using an ordinary person to advertise for that. Imagine if it's where the creative who was advertising and saying this is not meant for somebody who is not 18 years. Compare that to an ordinary person saying the same thing. Which one will have more influence?
But the ordinary person doesn't have that much followers, so less people will drink it than the celebrity who has more followers will get more people to drink it. But I don't want to change that topic. I want to go
go
to
and patronize. But if the influential celebrity says that, the under 18 will not go and
parents
take
should
it.
be banned. Parents should be banned from.
You get it. So
from
that
displaying
argument, maybe,
alcohol.
Producer, create another platform for us to come and debate it. But on a more serious note, creators are very, very influential.
Yeah,
Celebrities are very influential.
we should accept. But
and
my
they
question
also
then
have a stake in politics. What is it? It is battle of ideas. Allow people to participate in political stuff in this country, and don't say, "Oh, because you are a DJ, because you are what do you call it? You are a musician, an actor. You can't root for any political party." We should stop that thing. Allow them to do that. But those who are doing it, be careful. Some of you are saying some, nyama nyama things. And then saying, if you want to do that thing, do it well. I know some people take monies and cars and houses. It's your life. I don't have anything to say about that. But make sure that when you are on platforms, speaking, know that you are representing yourself first. But you're also representing the creative industry. Because if I see Mekri on a platform defending a political party, and Mekri is doing some argument,
yeah. Okay. So I get that for you comes first, but then you keep talking about the fact that the people don't owe us anything. At the end of the day, if you endorse a political party and the person comes into power and things don't go well and there's still, the people are suffering, should you say that because of the endorsement that you've given, you're not going to admit that, look, something has gone wrong, or call your maybe the leader that you endorsed out? And we see that is also a concern for people, that the celebrities, because they endorse the people, now when things are not going right, they don't even seem to be able to side with the people when the people are crying for help or demanding accountability from the government.
Right. So you're absolutely right. And it's important to mention that there are two things here. So you have the business side, which is the endorsements, right? So that's a political party approaches and, proposes that, okay, you are influential, you control about 2 million people, we are paying you 5 million Ghana cedis, endorse us. So that is the business side.
Yeah.
So you see, with that one, it is business. It's just like me taking money to do a gig for Malta Guinness or whatever.
Yeah.
So I take the money and I do the advert. I say, hey, this is the best product. Just like I'll do for any product. So my business ends there. So whether it goes right, it goes wrong, my job is done.
Okay.
It is not for me to come and explain anything or say, oh,
I'm sorry.
The only thing I can do is I take a decision that the next time they come to me, I will not endorse that product.
Okay.
You sell bleaching cream. You did not tell Nadia Buhari, and she endorses it, only to learn later that it is a bleaching cream. So the next time you want to renew the contract, or she can actually,
terminate it.
Exactly, the contract. So that is one side. And you have the other side, which is the person's belief. There are people who were born into MPP, into NDC.
Yeah.
And today, there are people who are going to be born into New Force.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah.
those people, it is more of a belief, is a culture for them.
Okay.
So it is not how you are looking at it, that, oh, it's about policies, they belong there. And that's basically it. So if you have the person from such an angle, then it becomes a little difficult for, for you to say, oh, they are doing wrong. They will still say it's okay.
Yeah.
But I think our conscience should guide us in, the things we do, so that, just like I respect Prince David was saying,
Yeah.
right? He campaigned heavily for the MPP,
Yeah.
but at the point where he realized that it was not looking good,
He
came out to
he
talk
came out
about
as
it.
Charlie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So just a minute each, your
Yeah.
final words, but most importantly, your final advice to the celebrities that have decided that going into the election year, they're going to show their face fully to endorse a presidential candidate.
They should do that, but they should be mindful of their language when they mount platforms, radio, television platforms, because no matter what you do, if you think about yourself alone, you might be making a mistake and doing a disservice to the people. So please be mindful of what you say on various platforms. You just believe in whatever you want to believe in, but know that whatever you do would affect society. I see some of them try to pit, people against each other.
Yeah.
For example, somebody is a creative in NDC, another person in NPP, and they're trying to create some conflict. I don't think there should beef. It shouldn't be any issue like that.
Yeah.
You believe this is what you want, just go for it. Just talk about it. Don't attack anybody. If we do that, people outside laugh at us.
Okay.
Because we in the creative industry have been perceived to be, less intelligent, not powerful by those in political offices. So that gives them the power to also, confirm.
So you shouldn't let them take advantage of you.
Yes, exactly. So make sure, and they should learn.
Okay.
And I'm talking about those who are going around various videos. Please learn. If you want to talk about the
Read about
24-hour
the
economy,
issues.
go and read about it.
Yeah.
Don't just be ignorant just because you've been given no fuel for your pocket
Okay.
inside. You just want to talk about something you don't know anything about.
Mr. Turn Up Mercury.
Yeah, we're turning up exactly what it
So
is.
your final.
Yes,
your final word.
my message, will be on responsibility. Let's all be responsible, because you see, if we are not responsible and we are not objective, unfortunately, we will be turning Ghana into what it shouldn't be. So I am endorsing celebrities' participation in politics, but at the same time, I am drumming home responsibility. Because without responsibility, instead of ameliorating our society, making it better, we'll end up rather annihilating it. That means that it rather gets worse. So let us all be responsible, and of course, make sure that you keep watching this show. I want to congratulate you for the great work you have been
But
doing.
you have
Yes.
something coming up.
Yes, there is the Guinness Ghana DJ Awards.
Yeah,
yes, coming up.
yeah,
Thank you very much for that reminder. If you're a DJ out there, this is time to participate heavily in the process. I've seen a lot of DJs, rants on social media and all because they haven't followed the process. And I want to say a big thank you to the Multimedia Group for being, a great platform for this particular one. So if you want to be a part, and you should, go to entry.ghanadjawards.org and, submit your entry. If you are a fan of a DJ, you are a fan of a celebrity DJ who is not participating in politics.
You can nominate the person.
Nominate the
too.
person, entry.ghanadjawards.org, and make sure you are part of it. This year is going to be the biggest ever. 9th of November, that's when the main event is going to happen at the Grand Arena. Make sure you're part of it.
Thank you so much. Turn Up Mercury
And turn down.
and turn down Kwame Dazi. This edition has been so fun.
It's been a turn-up edition.
Yes. And like we said, you can follow us or you can watch this on all the streaming platforms out there. You can find us on My Joy Online, Google Podcasts, YouTube, and we are also on Joy News Channel, 4 p.m. every Saturday. Thank you. And we'll see you at the next edition.